Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hello friends, this is Danny Lambert, President and Founder of Plus Republic Digital Marketing. Today we're going to be covering MailChimp. I've kind of been avoiding this review for a while, but it really does have a lot of relevance in the marketing space, particularly from an email marketing perspective, and deserves a review. Not that it is a poor tool by any stretch of the imagination. It's actually quite powerful for what it was designed to do. It's just so common and is commonly misconstrued what role it plays within your marketing stack. So before we go into it, straight up, MailChimp is a small to medium business, more on the small side, email marketing tool, and that's pretty much the extent of it. More recently, they've been starting to get into advertising, allowing you to do Facebook and LinkedIn ads, Google remarketing ads, as well as some landing page, but that's really not their core business, right? You'd use an Instapage or an Unbounce to do landing pages. You would use like an AdRoll or an AdWords or a DoubleClick to do your remarketing ads, and you would use Facebook or LinkedIn, honestly, to place social media ads. That's not really what their core business is. Their core business is founded in doing really well-designed, clean templates for email, starting at small and medium businesses, excuse me, and obviously scaling as your business does. So we'll hop right into it. In the back, we're in MailChimp. This is what it looks like. You click Login, and you'll land on your dashboard. This is my test account dashboard, which we'll run through pretty quickly. Where MailChimp thrives. They make building your email subscriber list and communicating with them extremely easy and affordable. That is a big draw for them. Their pricing model is pretty unique. I can pull that over here. I have it on my other screen. From a pricing perspective, you are free forever up to 2,000 subscribers and 12,000 monthly email sends. That's a lot. Like, until your email list gets to that size where you're sending that much, it's a really good tool to allow you just to scale with your business and not have an additional expense, which is where they really, really thrive for onboarding new customers and hopefully moving them towards these higher paid plans. And also their feature set isn't that different between the free and the paid. As you can see in the top here, free is up to 2,000 subscribers, that's 12,000 per month, and as soon as you start to get into the paid, you get unlimited email sends, and then it's on a subscriber basis, whichever one you hit first, right? Like 500 with unlimited, or if you have 2,000, you're not saying that much, you may be able to scale up. But that's their whole business model, is getting you in on this freemium account and then upgrading you. The big things that you get once you move to the paid plans are listed here. Automated marketing, connecting your database, which can be really important if you're using a CRM system like Salesforce or Sugar and you want to have some interconnectivity there. A big one that they do is timely sends. So if your user base is in significantly different time zones, once you get to those paid versions, you can not only deliver it in their time zone. So if I send it on East Coast, I don't want to be like really, really early in the morning on the West Coast time. I want to deliver at their ideal time. It'll be able to figure that out based on their IP address. But also it'll allow you to do like dynamic sending to figure out when recipients are most open to opening their emails and deliver it at those times. So those are some pretty smart, cool tools that MailChimp has. But candidly, their automation is garbage. It does some of the stuff that you would expect from email automation, but if you're comparing it to like a HubSpot or an Active Campaign or an Autopilot that is specifically designed for marketing automation, it's very, very weak. They're trying to get better at it, but it's really not their core suite. Now, if I were to say what I think the biggest area that MailChimp has found success is in very easily templatized emails. So we'll hop back to this initial page here. Oh, I lost it. Let me close out. Inside their templates, they just allow probably the most simplistic form of email design that you'll ever find in your life. Like, creating a template in the platform is super easy. They have some really good layouts, and I'll just build one really quick on here. That's how easy they make it. It's just drag and drop. You don't really need to know how to code. You don't really need to know too much to get a decent looking email. You just click in here, you'll upload your images. Like, it's a very, very intuitive email designer, and that's probably one of the biggest draws that they have. Now, if you are trying to make really custom email addresses or email templates, it's not really a good solution for that either. If you want to make like super customized templates for your business, which I know a lot of us in like SaaS businesses do, again, not necessarily the right tool for you, but very, very good for, excuse me, let's call this test and back out. Very, very good for just getting quick emails, quick subscriber lists, and sending them emails and keeping in touch with them. Other areas where MailChimp is strong is with its integrations. It integrates really well with Facebook and some other social networks as well as WordPress, so you can very easily, without too much technical expertise, get opt-in forms on your Facebook business page, on your WordPress site, on other CMSs. It makes that very simple too, which is really strong, again, for the small and medium business. One thing to note for larger enterprises and people that do have SaaS technologies, they have Mandrill, which does transactional emails, which is very helpful if you have people signing up for accounts. You can send them registration emails, all that stuff. So that is one thing that you'll notice a lot of larger businesses or SaaS businesses using is their Mandrill transactional email platform. But there are also a lot like SendGrid, who are competitors to Mandrill, that have come about that also do that very, very well. So that's one thing to note as we go through this. Other things that MailChimp offers, their A/B testing is relatively good. You can do split tests between email copy and subject lines, and it'll spit out winners, which is pretty surprising for a freemium tool. They do that pretty well. They do like dynamic list segmentation, and they also do a really, really good job with forms. So if you create lists, scroll down here, say I have my blog subscribers, I can very easily come in, create a sign-up form, a form builder that I'd embed on my site here, or one that I'd have on a standalone landing page. Now this is relatively recent for them. They have subscriber pop-ups, so if they're on your site and they're viewing, you can have it pop up at a specific time and have them opt in, or you can integrate it with like a Wufoo and an existing form handler that you may have. There's a lot of competitors in this space here, like Opt-in Monk, Opt-in Monster, Sumo, that do this better than them. But again, for a free tool, it really does pack a lot of punch in that space. Adding contacts is also very easy. You can import CSVs directly into your lists and manage them pretty well. So overall, I guess the highlight of MailChimp is for the market that it served traditionally and still very much does, the small to medium businesses looking to have an email marketing presence, they do a tremendous job. Like that is really who MailChimp serves, who it's designed to serve. But if you're looking for added functionality, really good automations, which becomes a big part, again, SaaS businesses, kind of these more high tech where your customers are expecting a lot of like really high touch, timely messaging, MailChimp is probably not the solution for you. You may want to move towards a marketing automation software designed for your industry. Like Iterable is very much a good one for B2C, but it's also very expensive. Whereas you could do like an active campaign or a campaign monitor, which is like relatively expensive for almost anything else outside of that. That gives you a little bit more customization. It gives you a lot more functionality outside of just email. But from a pure email perspective, it's very, very strong. So with that being said, if you guys have any questions or you want to dispute any of the points that I've made here, I would love to hear it. Please like, subscribe, comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts, and hopefully this has helped you guys out. Thank you very much.